Morning folks, Andy here and welcome back into the boat shed. Today we will mainly be making swim tanks. We've got 2 swim tanks to make, one, just going to check the size because swim tank size is related to the size of the output of the engine. So I've downloaded something off the internet, there's a calculator on it and it shows you the what you need, you know. So the swim tank or tanks will be made like that with a baffle in the middle, and so it says roughly 30-40 mil deep. You don't want them any deeper because you've got to have the water rushing against the cold water on the outside, so if the volume of it's too deep inside it doesn't cool it. So to decide the size area metre squared of the tank required, right, at 40 milli deep, you divide the horsepower of the engine by 4, so that's for 46, so we need 1.15 metres squared for that to cool, running at maximum speed. But obviously it's on canal most of its life, so they'll never be at maximum speed, but you've still got to allow for that. So that sort of features 50 horsepower, 1.16, so about right, you know, 1.15. So I have to check the height of the swim and the length of tank we can have on it on one side, and if it doesn't equate to that in metre squared, then we'll have to put a tank on the other side as well, and the pipes will have to cross over to the other side. So that's fine, it's same on my boat, I've got that. So that's what we're going to get on with. We'll get this door up, typical isn't it, for some reason today. The power's the drive, where you push the button and the door goes up, it's packed in. I'm having some hard luck recently, mate. So I'm going to pull that up on a chain. I pulled it up today and it pulls your arms off. Right, got some plate, so I'll go and measure that skin tank area that we can use. Right, I've just measured the swim up and I definitely need 2 tanks on this. Maximum I sort of got is 1.5 metre length and 0.4 metres high, so that gives me 0.6 square metres, and I need 1.2, so it's 2 sides tanks this one, because it is a big engine. I thought until I've read this formula I wasn't sure what size we needed. So, and also on YouTube a chap who I've watched him, and if you're interested in mechanics of boats and how things are repaired and engines, and he installs engines and fabricates stuff and what have you, repairs them. He's called Darren Crouch. I did ask him a question and he kindly replied about a question on my old boat. So he's got a superb video on there where he takes an old engine out of a boat. This lady bought a boat, he strips it all out, the engine bay, completely out, you know, The bearers, the engine bearers and everything have gone. He's got a clean shell and he starts again and he builds the bearers and the skin tanks and everything, and he installs this, it's a beta 30 something. Anyway, so he installs that. Talking about a fantastic video for what I'm trying to do in here. And it's just a step-by-step guide really. So cheers Darren, thanks for showing us how to do it all. Anyway, so we'll get this steel marked out. It's 1.5 metre long sheet this. So I need 2 slices off at 400. So I'm going to get that done. I'll get the noisy saw out and we'll saw it off. Right, that's one cut off, I'll get the other done. Right, doing now is we're going to get this curve to make the pieces, you know, the top and the what they call it, the baffle in the middle. So we've got to get this curve and then we've got to cut that radius out. So we need to measure, we've got 1.5 metres. So drop this board on. Come on. That's better. Right, we'll get the radius under here now. Right, so I've got the radius there, the swim. So I need to cut that out on the bandsaw and then we're going to cut 40mm plate down with that radius on. Right, we've got the template, I've just checked it, spot on that. So, got me some steel. Not full of dust. So, we'll use that side and we'll cut these out now. Right, that's it. That's 4 of them cut. So, I've got 4 of them. So we've got the top and the 2 baffles. And that's all you have. You don't have any on the bottom. You have well, the ends will have them vertical, flat bar like. So I'll just give them a dress up, and then we can have a look on the plate and see how they bend round. Right. We're back in Blackhall Calcutta, other end at workshop. I've got some new lights out there and I've never got around to putting them up yet, so we'll have to get on with them. So I've got 4 of them cut out. As you can see, it's not quite the same shape. So I'm going to pull that up to that now. So I'm going to take it on that end and then just see if we can just pull it up with clamps. If not, I might have to pre-bend this with something pulling it down at each side or something. I don't know, we'll have a look, see how it goes. Right, that's it tacked on. Just get clamps off and we'll just drop it. That's it. They are handed because of the curves, so I just put that on the wrong side. So we'll just have a quick look. So that's it, skin tank. Same on this side, at the other hand. So quite pleased with that. Little bit of a fettle on top, and just to snug it up a little bit, and we're fine with that then. So that end will have the inlets at the top, outlets at the bottom, then it'll come across and link to this tank, and so then through that tank up and back into the engine. So that's fine, that. That's it for today anyway. So it's Sunday afternoon, it's 1 o'clock, it's time to be going home. Let's go and have a beer. Anyway, have a good bank holiday. See you later. If you're enjoying the vlogs, why not like and subscribe. Ta-ra!